Hello everyone and welcome to Sharpdress Gaming, and today we are back with some more Pokemon. But this time, for those of you who didn't know, the rule set for Pokemon VGC 2018 has been released, so we are here with that. So this series is going to kind of take over what Doubles Battle Spot was. We used to do Doubles Battle Spot videos on the channel. But now that's going to be VGC 2018 because essentially the rule set's the same thing as the Doubles Battle Spot ladder. We aren't 100% sure on which legends are going to be allowed in 2018. It does say some legends, but they have to be native to Alola, which currently a lot of them aren't, but it is possible that they will be. So take this series with a grain of salt. There may not be Landorus, they may or not be Heatran, but we're going to see plenty of them. So as soon as I was thinking about teams for 2018, I instantly thought back to 2015, where this was essentially the same rule set. We have a few new Pokemon, but I used Mega Medicham at a regionals, and I did fairly decently. It was my first regionals too, so it wasn't too bad. But I wanted to use Mega Medicham again, especially with now the new boost to the speed stat, where you get the speed stat instantly. Mega Medicham has a base speed of 100, which ties with Mega Kangaskhan, so it's a little iffy, but we'll look into this. I also am not 100% set on this team yet. I don't like the Swampert, Bisharp, Volcarona in the back. They are helpful, but I think there's going to be other Pokemon that do better than they will. So this team's going to be changing. This is actually a team I'll probably return to quite a bit. I'll have other teams come in, but I want to get this team real good and use that at actual tournament. So we have the Mega Medicham, who has Protect instead of Fake Out. I also ran Protect instead of Fake Out in 2015 because it was, again, Mega Medicham's here to clash with Mega Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan outsped Medicham, so it would always get a Fake Out off first, and then the Mega Speed tie, so there's always that chance of, we probably won't get it off. So instead I ran Protect, so I just make sure that I survive the turn. I've Drain Punch, which 100% KOs a Mega Kangaskhan. As long as it's not invested, I have to calc defense invested Kangaskhan's, but if it's a max attack, max speed, 100% KO every time. Poison Jab KOs all the Tapus except for Feeny in one hit. Feeny takes 2. And then instead of Psycho Cut, which I usually run, I'm running Ice Punch. Just because there's so many Pokemon weak to ice in this, 4 times weak to ice in this meta. There's Landorus T, there's Mega Salamence, there's Garchomp. Psycho Cut could be good against Amoonguss, but I think Tapu Koko will kind of help us steer Amoonguss away from us. And the Medicham's kind of really scary for Amoonguss too, so that's my thinking there. If we have to change it back to Psycho Cut, I will. Crobat is here to set up Tailwind for the Medicham, so we guarantee outspeed the Kangaskhan's. Unfortunately, Crobat speed ties with Tapu Koko's, so it is a walk-on berry. Crobat, Inner Focus, so it can't be faked out with Tailwind, Super Fang, friggin' Taunt, and Quick Guard, so we can even stop fake outs if we need to. Tapu Koko is typical Tapu Koko, but instead of Volt Switch, it's now Hidden Power Ice, because again, so many Ice-type weak Pokemon that we can one-hit KO, and it is the Electrium Z. Then we have Swampert. This is a Swampert that was, again, in 2015. It's a Wide Guard Swampert with Expert Belt with Ice Beam, Scald, and Earth Power. A lot of Ice-type moves, because, again, there's so many Pokemon that are weak to those. Bisharp is Focus Sash, just typical Bisharp, Protect, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Iron Head. And then Volcarona is Rage Powder, also has Tailwind, because I think is a really appropriate for this team to have Tailwind, especially with the Mega Medicham. And then Heat Wave and Bug Buzz. So let's get underway with this. I do have Electric Seed on the Volcarona as well, so it boosts the defense when it's on electric terrain, which I think is really helpful, especially because we're going to be drawing attacks into us. Apparently we have a Radiant on the Doubles Battle Spot. I don't know the last time I've played this. I think I played on stream recently. Which, speaking of, you can see all of my things down below. You can subscribe to YouTube if you haven't already. You got the Twitter in the middle and the Twitch on the end, so be sure to go follow those if you haven't already. And like this video if you're excited for VGC 2018. I'll also link the video where I explain the rules in full on there. But we got Anthony from Italy at the 1590 rating with Hydreigon, Metagross, Tapu Lele, Landorus, Therian, Nihilego, and Zapdos. It is a QR team, which is interesting. I'm like, this is a lot of Pokemon that I didn't expect to be seen, but they are here. So Swampert does really well against this team. We got Earth Power for the Nihilego and the Metagross. We got Ice Beam for the Landorus and the Zapdos and the Hydreigon. So I think we bring Swampert for sure, especially because we can wide guard the Earthquakes coming out from the Landorus. But do we lead something else? Medicham's going to be good. We can Drain Punch Ugly Boy, Dragon. We can Ice Punch the Lando. We can... I mean, Drain Punch is still going to do a ton to Nihilego just because it doesn't have very much defense. We can Ice Punch Zapdos and Poison Jab on that Tapu. The Tapu Lele. We could even go Coco. I kind of want to go Medi, Crobat, Coco, Swamp. But why? Why but? We could even go Bisharp. Bisharp actually would probably be better than Coco. I'm just thinking about... I guess Zapdos won't be able to do much to Swamp. So let's do that. Let's go Medicham, Crobat, Swamp, and Bisharp. With 4 seconds to spare. And my opponent confirms directly after me. They're cheating, man. Remember when there used to be the thing where, like, you would... I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was like you could run the 3DS through the computer and it'd give enough lag where the computer would be like, hey, this is what they're... And the computer could read what you're doing. I don't know. It's not high tech. Like, it read what Pokemon you were bringing. Landorus Nihilego. So it's not great for a Medicham. Or a Crobat. Neither of these Pokemon really do well against the Landorus. Neither of them really do well against the Landorus. I don't know if people are still running Choice Scarf Landorus is my thing. I could really easily go into Swampert here, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to switch Medicham for not Bisharp, what the feet? I'm going to bring in Swamp. And then Crobat. I could Tailwind here. I could Quick Guard. Quick Guard really won't be helpful. I'm going to just Tailwind. I'm going to just Tailwind. I used to love using Crobat in 2016. Crobat didn't see a ton of 2015 use, but 2016 I think. I'm also going to re-look at my Mega Medicham team from Regionals and see if any of those Pokemon will be worth using. He's going to Power Gem my Crobat, which doesn't KO me. Rock Slide will though, unfortunately. But that's fine. Crobat did what he needed to. Now we can get him out of the way. We can bring in the Medicham, who will be able to Ice Punch the Landorus. And we did see Landorus was Life Orb. So there we go. I was going to say, it was slower than Nihilego. So, it wasn't choiced. But we saw the Life Orb, so. I can bring in the Medicham. Medicham. I just don't know if Swampert outspeeds Nihilego at this point. I mean, even if it doesn't, yeah. I'm just going to Earth Power it, and then we'll Mega Evolve with Mega Medi and Ice Punch that Lando. And Ice Punch the Lando. He might be afraid of Medicham with Nihilego. So, you know. Okay, nobody switches out here. So Medicham is going to Mega Evolve. We're going to see the boy. Actually, this is a girl. This is Jasmine. This is Jasmine. Landorus actually does protect here, so I could have punched the Nihilego, but I didn't. So hopefully it's not able to KO my Medicham. I still have to learn like calcs with some of these Pokemon because I never use them. Earth Power brings the Nihilego down to its Focus Sash, and we do see Swampert outspeeding it. We're going to actually see Trick Room from the Nihilego. That ain't great. That ain't too good, eh? But what I can do is just Wide Guard with Swampert this turn. So Landorus shouldn't be able to touch us. And I'll Drain Punch the Nihilego. I'll just Drain Punch the Nihilego. So we'll get the Wide Guard up. No Earthquakes, no Rock Slides, no none of that shit. He's gonna actually Superpower. No! Oh, he hits the Swampert. That's fine then. Do that. Do that. I could have Ice Beamed him this turn. On Fort, I did not. You're going to see the Life Orb. We're going to see the Sludge Bomb. Is this enough to KO Mega Medicham? Oh, no, we eat that for breakfast, we eat it for lunch, and we eat it for dinner. So there goes the Nihilego. We get that 1 HP back from that Drain Punch. And now we have to figure out what we're going to do about this Trick Room here. Actually, we shouldn't have to worry too much. Because the Trick Room, or the Tailwind's going to end pretty soon here, and then my Swampert can hit the Landorus, but I don't know. I don't know, actually, because we're going to have to get Bisharp in so Swampert can live. It's a whole thing. Metagross is actually going to come out here. So I really want to save my Swampert at this point. My Swampy. Yeah, I'm going to switch Swamp for Bisharp. And protect my Medi. I was really expecting him to think my Medicham was going to go after Nihilego, but I guess not. Because I hadn't shown Ice Punch at that point, but... If I would have just doubled in Nihilego here, we wouldn't be in this problem that we're having. I just used, like, the wrong prepositions for all of that sentence. Alright. So I'm going to protect the Medicham this turn, and then switch the Swamp for the Bisharp, which is guaranteed to live at least one hit, but not necessarily two, because we do have the Focus Sash. The Landorus is at -1 in attack and defense, so we can possibly Sucker Punch over there the following turn and possibly KO. I'm not sure that will happen. I'm not 100% sure that will be the case, that he'll get KO'd if we do survive the turn, that is. Metagross actually protects here. Did he Earthquake then? Did he Earthquake then? He did go for Earthquake. If I would just sort of Wide Guard Ice Punch that turn, boy. Alright, this is going to hurt Bisharp pretty badly. It doesn't even bring me down to my Sash. Okay, then. And my Tailwind's going to peter out. Oh, Peter. We're in a real bad spot. But what I'll do is I will Sucker Punch the Landorus, and I'll Drain Punch the Metagross. Landorus probably switches here. I don't know that the Metagross will go Bullet Punch, or if it'll even have Bullet Punch, because it does have Protect. So sometimes Metagross get rid of that Bullet Punch option because of Tapu Leles especially. And this could be Mega Metagross. We could be seeing our first Mega Metagross in the first battle. That'd be sad. That'd be very sad. Because Mega Metagross will body us dead. But Metagross gets access to a lot more reliable moves now. So it's got Iron Head again. If Move Tutors are in the game, that is. We still aren't sure if Move Tutors are even in the game, so... Metagross could get Iron Head next season, or it could not. Oh, it could not. It is Mega Metagross, like I expected. Like I expected! As long as he doesn't Bullet Punch my Bisharp, we should be fine. Okay, he didn't Bullet Punch my Bisharp. Sucker Punch on -1 defense isn't enough to KO the Landorus, but we do get the Drain Punch off first on the Metagross, because both these Pokemon apparently are really fast. Why is that Landorus faster than my Medicham? Landorus has a lower base speed. He's gonna Superpower me, though, which KOs my Bisharp, but now he's down to -2. And I don't think my poor little baby Medicham is gonna take this hit. And Landorus actually faints, which works out better for my Swampert. It does work out better for my Swampert. He does have Iron Head. This is going to KO me dead. Ah, Medicham. We did put a lot of damage off on the Metagross, which is nice, but now I bring out Swamp. Now I bring out the Swampy Swoo. And I don't know that Iron Head KOs my Swamp from here. Tapu Lele, yeah, we just lost. We just straight up lose, homie. The Psychic Surge will go up. Yeah, especially with the Tapu Lele on your own team, you're not going to have Bullet Punch. So unfortunately, we just missed the KO roll on the Sucker Punch. If we would have been able to KO the Landorus and we'd still have Bisharp here, we'd be looking real good. But I just I'm Ice Beaming Tapu Lele because right now I have to rely on Freeze. I have to hope that he protects his Metagross for some strange reason, and then I freeze the Tapu Lele. And then Trick Room doesn't run out. I didn't even check that because at this point we lost, unfortunately. Yeah, this is the last turn of Trick Room too. So even he just protects the Metagross and then kills me the next turn with Zen Headbutt. He does have to connect the Zen Headbutt though, and I have to freeze the Tapu Lele right now. Yeah, or he could just double into me this turn because I can't KO both Pokemon because I don't have Earthquake. Freeze him. Nope. Miss. Nope. None of the hacks for us. So we unfortunately lose our very first 2018 match. Like I said, I don't necessarily think this team's great. Had I just Wide Guarded that turn too, that he Earthquaked, that's the thing with sometimes using Wide Guard and stuff. It's like if you use it and then it doesn't happen, then they kind of can play with, oh, am I going to do that again, or am I not? Because they see the Wide Guard and then it's like, and there's mind games on both sides. So I think Wide Guard's really good, but it can mess you up if you don't use it right. And originally, Swampert was actually split into 2 Pokemon. It was Milotic and Aegislash. Aegislash was the Wide Guard user. Oh, that's bright. And Milotic was my Water type, but I switched it up. I think I'll put it back that way. Get rid of Bisharp. 1556 rated player from California as our second opponent, with a really interesting team of Decidueye, Vanillux, Salazzle, Jolteon, Gyarados, and Garchomp. This could actually be a 2017 team if you wanted to, but Medicham can punch the Vanillux and punch the Garchomp. That's about it. Because we don't. If we had the Psychic move, we could hit the Salazzle with Poison Jab. That doesn't really help us either. So Medicham, if it comes, will probably be in the back, just to like clean up stuff. Hopefully, I can also Ice Punch the Decidueye, I suppose. I can bring Tapu. I can really bring Tapu actually. We do have to worry about the Jolteon, but I have Swampert. So Tapu, Swampert, Medi, I think. And then either Volcarona or Crobat as far as speed control goes. Because I don't really need Bisharp at all in this. It would be nice to get the Defiant boost, but yeah. It's kind of a toss-up between the two. Neither one of them really helped me a ton. I guess Volcarona kind of helps me a little bit more. And I can draw attacks away, so yeah, I'm going to go with Volcarona. I think I go Tapu Swamp. We'll bring Volk to help out Medi. We'll bring in the Volcarona to help out the Medicham, specifically. Draw attacks away from him so he can punch things. We're going to have a problem with the Gyarados if Medicham's going up against that. We'll have to rely on Poison Jab, which will put out a bunch of damage, but and possibility of Flame Body with Volcarona. Okay, Swampert, Tapu to lead off so we can scare off Jolteons. We got Garchomp, Salazzle from my opponent. We could see a Fake Out from the Salazzle, but who would he Fake Out is the thing. I think no matter what, we protect my Tapu. Protect with Tapu Koko. And then I could either Scald the Salazzle or... I'm going to actually Earth Power the Salazzle, just because I have a more reliable way to KO Garchomp with Tapu Koko. Actually, I could always just blast the Salazzle with a Z-move too, so I guess, but we'll just do this instead. Salazzle's going to Fake Out. It does Fake out the Swampert, so I could have hit Power Iced on the Garchomp this turn. That's fine. He probably just ground you. Oh boy. It's going to be a Swords Dance from the Garchomp. And Swamp is going to flinch. So he could protect the Garchomp here and hit me with a Sludge Bomb with Salazzle. So I'm actually going to blast the Salazzle. Blast the Salazzle with a thing. Z-move. And I'm actually going to Wide Guard Swampert this turn, in case he protects Salazzle and Earthquakes. Garchomp does protect here, so that's perfect. We called it Protect. We put up 2 options of what the Garchomp wanted to do there, which I think was really safe, and I really enjoyed that I did that. I'm so good. But now we get rid of the Salazzle. Yeah, my first prediction was correct, but I wanted the Wide Guard just in case he protected Salazzle and went for Earthquake. I think it's a Groundium Z Garchomp, but if he was going to go for the Z move, I think he would have went for it. Or if he was going to go for Earthquake, he would have went for it this turn, I think. I don't know. I'm saying a lot of words. That probably don't mean a lot. But Salazzle's gone, which is the important thing to take away from this. And who do we see come out next? And because I showed Wide Guard, he probably will go for the Z move if he has it this turn. He's going to have Vanillux sitting there, which I think it's Frost Breath, which isn't great for Swamp. But I do also have Hidden Power Ice on my Koko, which I'm going to go for this turn. It is Hidden Power Ice. Good. I could go Volcarona. I could actually... What else would I need Swampert for is the question, I guess. The Jolteon, that's right. I'm gonna save my Swampert. I'm gonna bring Volcarona. I'm gonna bring in Volcarona. Yeah, I think he Z moves here, if anything. So I could have protected Tapu Koko, brought in Volcarona, but I do get the defensive boost with the Electric Seed. Tapu Koko is going to have Hidden Power go off. Both Pokemon are still sitting here. Looks like it's a Salt Vest Garchomp, actually. Sets up another Swords Dance. This guy is greedy AF. I just hit him with another Hidden Power Ice next turn. We good. We gooch. He's going to Freeze Dry up. He thought I didn't have much for him, I guess? I don't know. I could even Dazzling Gleam here, I guess. I guess I could Dazzling Gleam him. Yeah, Hidden Power Ice doesn't do as much as I'd like it to. Not having Life Orb kind of sucks, but what can you do? I'm going to Dazzling Gleam and Heat Wave. I can just double spread move him. Garchomp actually protects, so it's just a bulky Garchomp, I guess. Okay. Well, good thing I Dazzling Gleam then over Hidden Power Ice. So I can hit the Vanillix too. Because he's probably going for Blizzard here, just to put damage on me. Icy Wind to slow me down. Alright then. So I'm going to switch out my Koko. As long as this Heat Wave hits and we were able to see his last Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, hit, damn it. Alright, so Vanillix Faint. So we're able to see the last Pokemon. So I 100% I switch out Tapu Koko because the Garchomp is +4, so it's going to be able to KO anything I do. I try and Tailwind with my Volcarona. I tried to Tailwind with the Volcarona here. But if he Earthquakes, I'm just dead. I assume. Even at +1 defense. He does have Jolteon in the back, so I'm not going to switch on my Swampert because I don't want my Swampert to die. But yeah, I switch out to... Yeah. Unfortunately, my baby boy Medicham is going to have to go down here. I'm going to try and Tailwind Volcarona. I don't think it happens. I mean, I guess it could. We'd have to bulk out a Thunderbolt from Jolteon, because I think if Jolteon doesn't protect here... Okay. I don't think he goes... Oh, wait. He hit my Medicham. Rock Slide from Garchomp. That's why. Okay, we're both dead. We're both dead! On Fort. On Fort. Medicham. Jolteon will be buffeted by Hail, as well as Garchomp. Electricity will disappear from the battlefield, which does make Jolteon less of a threat, but I'm going to bring it back, so... Oops. Then I'm going to bring in Swampy Swoo. So the thing is Jolteon and Tapu Koko speed tie with each other. I don't know that Thunderbolt KOs me from here. Was that Choice Specs Jolteon? It might be Choice Specs Jolteon. Because I have shown I have Wide Guard. So I could Wide Guard and attack the Garchomp this turn, or the Garchomp could protect so that Jolteon could possibly get off 2 hits. So what I'm going to do is protect my Tapu Koko and Earth Power the Jolteon, expecting Garchomp to protect this turn. Protect, damn you! Protecting. Garchomp protect. Jolteon protects! Fuck! That means Swampert's dead. Oh, everybody protects. It's a protect for all! Okay, does Hail go away? Nope. I just don't know if that puts me in range of a Thunderbolt. So he's not... He's not Life Orb, and he's not Choiced. What is he? Is he Magnet? Is he something else? I want to Dazzling Gleam because we 100% KO this Garchomp at this point. And I have Wide Guard. Right? So Garchomp has Protect, it has Swords Dance, it has Rock Slide. Last move's gotta be Earthquake, and it's not gonna want to go for Earthquake. So I Wide Guard here. I Wide Guard here. I am no fool. And we outspeed the Jolteon, so I just wasted my turn. Whoops! But Jolteon shouldn't be able to KO my Swampert, so we should be good. I'm gonna see Thunderbolt come out from Jolteon into my Tapu. Was this enough to KO? It was, so it was a good thing we won the speed tie, boys! We got pretty lucky. And the Hail stops this turn. So Swampert against Jolteon, as long as he doesn't have like Hidden Power Grass, we gooch. Alright, Earth Power the Jolteon here. That should be game. As long as he doesn't have Hidden Power Grass. Does he have Hidden Power Grass? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he has Hidden Power Ice. Good. Good, good. Alright, there goes Jolteon. See, I think Swampert real good. Because in that instance it really helped, but obviously there are other ground types that also help, that are a little bit faster. I don't know. But that's going to be today's video, guys. Again, if you are excited for VGC 2018, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below what you think about it. I'm going to relook at this team again, because originally, like, the Tailwind setter was Togekiss, which I don't know how I feel about Togekiss in this meta yet. There was also, like, a Ferrothorn, and who else is on this team? Hydreigon, which I don't know if I like or not in this meta with all the fairies. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.